Our project aims to provide a comprehensive analysis of how the United States handled the COVID-19 pandemic. To do this, we will compare the current outcomes of the pandemic in different states as well as different countries. Our target audience will be United States residents who want to further educate themselves on the pandemic without having to compare the data themselves. So we set the stage by providing an overview of the global situation. Here, the user can go through the current timeline to see which countries have been affected the most by the pandemic and which countries seem to have flattened the curve. Once the user finds a country they're interested in, they can easily compare how they fared in comparison to the United States, which can be seen on the area graph to the right. The data is also divided into daily cases as well as daily deaths. Moving on to our next visualization, government-instituted lockdowns have been instrumental in preventing the spread of the virus and in saving potentially millions of lives. However, some lockdowns have been far more effective than others. Here we see death tolls in different states represented by the size of the circles for those states. Within those states, the crimson circle represents deaths that occurred outside of a government-instituted lockdown. We can also see more detail by clicking further. There are many potential reasons why some lockdowns could be more effective than others. These may include timing, strictness, population density of the area in question, and more. This visualization helps bring focus to the areas where lockdowns are less effective so that we can analyze these reasons more deeply. Moving on, the goal of this next visualization is to show viewers a detailed mapping of hospitalization trends during the COVID-19 pandemic. Users will be able to compare total hospitalizations and ICU occupations for specific date ranges of the pandemic. In particular, viewers can learn from our visualization the noticeable delay in ICU occupation spikes after spikes in total hospitalizations, as well as the current increase in both ICU and total hospitalizations. For our next visualization, we show a detailed comparison between COVID-19 cases and COVID-19 deaths. Users can compare specific date ranges of data to make observations off of. In particular, users will be able to notice the noticeable delay in death spikes after positive case spikes. And for our last visualization, we show that the world isn't really doing very well as deaths from COVID-19 continue to climb. With both observed data and projected data, viewers can see the deaths are expected to nearly double by March 2021. If they're interested, viewers can also check the deaths on any day by hovering over the chart.